we need therapy in our community. We lack self-awareness, and we get to the point to where when we have to have the truth told, it's like, well, it's a shock. Lettuce. Don't tell me you want to. I want to go out in the dining room and pass out fries. Mop, lettuce, dishes. Is there a problem with that, Denise? Apparently, Denise
Not
seems
a
to.
problem. There's not a problem. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
I can hear you now. Hold on. How old are you?
Oh Lord, I hope I don't get dragged for this, but I'm 37. I turned 37 in March of this year.
No dragging. Just asking, just for clarification. So, modern women, winter's coming. What do we got?
So for me, sir, I feel like I agree with everything you say. Like
Okay.
I appreciate your transparency, your honesty, the give it to you straight, no filler, no chaser. I want to say thank you. For me, I am open to a relationship and I feel like I have a good understanding of my own emotional intelligence and what I want
Okay.
and the role and the dynamics between men and women. And I'm fine with sharing power, transferring power, making it a true partnership. But I got some unusual circumstances. So I'm 37. I am an executive in a startup. I went to grad school. I am also 6'5".
I'm a PhD.
I like to consider myself an in shape person, very opinionated when I know when to listen. And I mean, I've been in relationships that usually average about 3 to 4 years, and then I'll take a 3 to 4 year break in between. But I would love to hear you speak on the importance of not being comfortable in being alone and in your season of separation from a partner, because I feel like I have gotten into a pattern that makes it difficult for me on top of everything that I'm already facing to meet a partner. Like, I don't
Do you have any
want
children?
some other man.
Do you have any children?
I'm sorry, what was that, sir?
Do you have any children?
I do not, and I don't want them. He can come with children. This uterus is closed.
How old are you again?
37.
Okay, well, one of the major reasons men tend to want women is children. So you cut yourself out of a large swath of men because your
But
uterus
for
is
me,
closed.
so
Okay,
here's the
okay. I
thing.
mean,
I'm
hold
open
on,
to
hold
it.
on. I have my questions. Okay. Uh, take away your job, and who are you?
I'm a friend. I'm a loyal person. I'm a creative. I'm a connector. I'm an advocate for other people. I'm a resource. I'm a support system. I'm someone that can see into your soul
I'm
and
a
what you
PhD.
need and love on you well and meet you where you are.
What
But
do
I
you
would
think?
say
What do you
friend,
think? What do you
sister,
just?
connector.
Okay, friend, sister. So, do you have any brothers?
I'm an only child.
Mm-hmm. Your last relationship was when?
5.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. How long did it last?
4.5 years.
Why didn't you guys? Why didn't he marry his friend, resource connector? Huh.
I broke up the relationship
Of
myself.
course he is.
He was 20, he was mid 20s. I
Right.
was late 20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And I
So,
felt like I was his mother in situations,
well,
and we
that's what
were in
happens when
the
you dated little
same
boys.
book, different
Hold on,
chapter.
hold on. No, no. That's what happens when you go after somebody that you can dominate.
You're right.
I know.
Where's the lie? So I broke it off because it didn't feel right. I didn't feel like I was with a man. I didn't want to force him
You
to be
picked.
somewhere he wasn't.
First of all, you didn't pick. First off, you weren't chosen by a man.
Another lesson. I'm glad I'm taking some notes. This would be a very good. You're 100% right. So how do I position myself to be chosen? Is it making myself
Put your dick
more
up.
available? What happened?
Put your dick up.
Okay. Where's the lie?
You came in here to talk about I'm this, I'm that. And all right, sick. My season of time. You're really good at telling women what sounds like you know what you're talking about. But you ain't been in a relationship for 5 years, and the last one you were with was with a boy. Okay. You're coming in saying you want what? You want marriage?
I do.
Why?
I would love to be able to spend the rest of my life with someone that loves me as much as I love them, that compliments me, that's my support system, that I can lead, be led by, learn from, go through challenging and exciting life experiences with. I've done me for a while. I'm kind of over it. We could try something new.
It sounds like a brochure for a vacation.
What happened?
Sounds like a brochure for a vacation. I can lead, be led by, challenging this and that. It sounds like a brochure for a vacation.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a communications major.
Well, I'm sorry that's that. But what I'm saying is I'm not hearing anything about a wife. I've heard a sales pitch. Nothing. And when you talk about a partner. Have you ever served a man?
Define serve for me.
Have you ever gone to a restaurant?
I have.
Mm-hmm. What they do when they come to your table is called what?
Service. I have served a man on plenty of occasions.
In your relationship, who serves who?
Typically, I'm an acts of service person. That's one of my love languages. So typically, it's me.
So in your last relationship, you served a younger man?
I did. And then I had like a brief couple of months before COVID really took off situation with someone where I served him on multiple occasions, and he proved not to be worthy of said service because he didn't appreciate it. His son appreciated it more than he did.
Some of the things you did to serve your boyfriend was what? Give me about 3 things that you did that you would do consistently.
Do consistently, making
Mm-hmm.
meals, making sure that when he was in my space, he was comfortable, didn't have to get something to drink, give you a pillow, give you a blanket. What do you need? You clear your plate. I can take that away for you.
Okay.
One of my favorite dates that I had was he brought over his son, which made me nervous. I had just met his son.
The younger man? The younger guy?
No, this was the guy that I dated briefly
No, I
for
asked
4 or
you.
5
I
months that
said
didn't
your
work out.
no, that's not who I asked about. I asked about your long relationship.
Okay. So I would bring him food, make sure that he's comfortable in my space, make sure that he felt comfortable, didn't have to necessarily ask or get up for anything, because I don't mind that, especially if I have to go get something for myself. I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of.
Okay.
But making meals and making it an experience, because I'm a huge foodie. So I like
all right, ma'am. You cooked. Okay, you cooked. We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to go into war and peace about you making a meal.
Okay. I make meals, make sure that he was taken care of. If he had clothes over my place, that he had a spot in my physical location. If I'm going to do my laundry and your laundry is at my house, I'm going to do it as well.
Okay.
If I'm out and about and I see something that makes me think of you, I'm not opposed to bringing that home.
What does that mean?
And doing something nice. And it was reciprocated.
What does that mean? You see something he would like. What does that mean?
Like if I see a book that I know he's interested in, or if I see a bottle of wine.
You were guys together for 4 years?
Uh-huh.
What'd you buy him for his birthday?
I got him an experience. This one got scuba diving.
Okay, you took him scuba diving. Okay.
No, I bought him I can't swim. I bought him a certification to be scuba dived or certified in scuba diving. I'm sorry, I've been having a glass of wine.
What'd you get him for Christmas?
We didn't do Christmas the last year we were together. We didn't do Christmas the last year.
You were there 4 years. There were 4 Christmases.
Well, we just happened to not get gifts that year. I don't know what the reason. I remember what the reasoning was. He had just lost his
4
brother.
years, no Christmas gifts.
No, we had other things,
Okay, all right.
I'm a
okay,
book
4
person,
years.
record
4 years,
person.
no Christmas. 4 years, no Christmas gifts. So And you took him on scuba diving.
I
Did he
got
ask, did you want
him
to go scuba
diving.
diving? Don't overtalk me. I shouldn't have to raise my voice to you. I've done that several times and you just keep talking. So, all right, no Christmas gifts. Fine. Scuba diving for a birthday. What'd you do the other 3 birthdays?
Had a beach trip. Went to New Orleans once.
You paid for a beach trip?
I did not pay. We split.
No, so you didn't know. I said for him for his birthday.
We took a vacation. We had a
No.
nice
What did you do
meal.
for him for his birthday?
We went on a vacation that we
That
split, and I got
okay,
him a nice
okay.
meal.
See, you're already showing that you don't even have any concept of what I'm talking about. All you said I did was you cook, so because you got to eat. That's that, and you had him. He had a space in your house like he's a pet. I'm asking you, what did you really do? What did you really, gentlemen? I've told you. Look at where a woman puts her money, and that's the truth. This woman didn't spend any money on this man because she really didn't care. She spent more money on her hair than she did on him. That's why she can't answer the questions. And then you talk about you want to be married. Why? You don't want to have any kids, and you haven't said anything about what a man's going to get other than a bunch of words. This is where you could speak now.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I thought. Nothing to say. You got a PhD?
No, I hear you. It's just, I guess I attract what my behavior demonstrates.
You
and
attract
I've
what you
never
are.
been.
You attract what you are. We all do. And everything that you've talked about is something about a picture. But I ask, if I'm trying to get to who you are in a relationship, and you talk about it, but I got to the substance, what you do really is in furtherance of you. I bet
Right.
if I asked him how you, if I asked him how he experienced you, you probably would be surprised.
We had some very candid conversations after I broke up with him.
Okay. But you broke up with him. Right. But let me ask you, and since you're a giving person and you don't have any problem picking something up, why not on his birthday did you not make those things special? Why is it I'm asking you about his birthday and you said we split a trip? Because if you're a man and I ask, what did you do for your woman on her birthday? And you said, you're this kind of man, that kind of man, and I take care of her. And just like, a man said he split a trip would look like a pure asshole.
Fair. Where's the lie?
So why do you get to come in here as an executive? Is that an executive asshole? No, it's a selfish personality, which tends to happen with only children. And what I'm saying, ma'am, is ultimately, if you're in marketing, you're in communications and marketing, if you're a product, what product gains value with age and use?
Fair.
So you have to at least, and if you're going to sell an older used product, you have to be able to understand its value proposition. What is your value to a man outside of your sweet spot or where you're comfortable? Business. What's your value to a man outside of that? I asked you that and you said nothing but word salad.
I would say now, if I had to answer the question again, I'm a supportive person. I'm going to help you build. I'm going to be that person that encourages you. That's what I do in my friendships. You can ask the girlfriend that's encouraged me to join this tonight.
A man we don't need you to help us build anything.
Okay.
The last guy you got with, you were disdained him because he wasn't building. But see, can you get a man that's surpassing you?
I would be completely fine with that.
No. I said, can you get one? I know you'd be fine with it. Can you attract it and keep it?
Can I attract one? That's a fair question. I honestly don't know the answer to that. I would say no, considering my track record of dating so far.
Yeah. This is why I say therapy is so important and coaching, because the reason I'm being so direct with you is because it's the only way you'll hear me.
Fair.
And you lack self-awareness. You're used to presenting and pitching and convincing people, and the first person you've convinced is you. 37 wants no kids. 37 wants no kids. Only child, selfish streak. Not really a good candidate for wife, for a man on his purpose.
I don't feel like that's 100% fair because you don't know my complete story.
I don't have, okay. Then I'm not getting paid to know your complete story. You want me to know your story? Book a session. You're an executive. You can afford it. I don't know why you guys come saying doing this shit. When I say something you don't like, well, it's not completely fair. How am I supposed to know? But what I do know doesn't sound too. You said I can see that. I can see this. I can see that. I can see this. And now when I say something along this lines, well, I don't know. Well, let's just judge based on outcomes. How many men of value or men that you respect and admire are actively vetting you to be their significant other? This is why I say we need therapy in our community. We lack self-awareness, and we get to the point to where when we have to have the truth told, it's like, well, it's a shock.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Spotlight News today. Let's put respect to the fallen legend KS. We love you, Papa, and we shall always remember you, and your name shall always move. We shall always keep on promoting your name wherever you are, and yeah, because you left a legacy. You helped the Black Women Society and men. Guys, if you're there and just searching for love, or you want to learn your ways of navigating around women and men, these videos are so helpful in all one way or the other. Even when you're about to make a mistake, I think they can help you in your relationship, your marriage, friendship, and so on, to bring yourself back and to do whatever you're going to do. And if you feel like divorcing, yeah, here you listen to the video and you'll be like, yeah, man, my man is better, because the streets are not for you. And if you're searching for a man or a woman, you will get ways of how to under a man. So today we are going to look at this crying old lady. Have I used the right word? We are going to look at this crying old lady because she is offended. And as you know, ladies, we are so emotional. She got so emotional after them telling her that, do you know that this and this is the right stuff? She said, yes, I'm a PhD. By the way, I like working on these guys. I'm a PhD. A lot of challenge facing marriages this time. You find a lady, a well-educated lady, and she has some money because she's working. She wants to get married and rule the marriage. You can't rule a man like him. You can't be two men in one house. But if I've seen a lot of challenges, ladies who have books and money, they want to sit in their marriage and to act like men in the marriage, not knowing a lady should be calm. So that's why she said, I'm a creator, I'm everything, I'm a PhD, I can do everything. So at the same time, they feel like they are special, they can do whatever they want, even without men. So you end up seeing this lady in 30s, but she has no baby daddy, or she has no kids. And she actually, if you're to look at her statements, she is not interested in getting. She just wants a man. I don't know whether she wants a man without kids. She wants a man just to settle in without making kids or what. But most cases, ladies, when they get money and when they, at least somewhere, somehow, they feel like they are what they are. They can rule the world. They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they feel like because they feel like they have reached wherever they are going, not knowing you can never search unless you're going to get these, how do they call them? Unless you get these smart wares who are just going to sit there and eat your money when they are not husband materials. There you get them. But if you want someone serious, you can't tell me you want someone serious and you feel like you're going to contribute a lot, unless you want to get someone who you're going to marry, not someone to marry you. But if someone marries you, my dear ladies, let's style up. You either act a fool and you do something with that for that man. But that means if you feel special, you're not going to handle marriage. It's not your thing, because how will you go to the kitchen to cook with smoke? You'll be like, oh my god, this smoke is not for me. But you're married. Marriage, it's not it's something easy, but it's something you need to know, that you have to be humble, because that's why God created a man and a woman. But if you feel like you're wow, so what made me laugh is, after telling her she had to cry, I don't know, she cried tears of what of depression, I don't know, but she couldn't control herself. There is a way Mr. KS tells you straight what you have to hear, and you feel like the heart is real. Ladies, at times you don't want to be told the truth. You end up missing everything, and you want someone to come to the public and they tell you that yes, you're right, even when you're wrong. So at the same time, you end up, when they tell you the right stuff, you end up messing around, and you end up hating yourself, or you end up saying people don't like you, or you end up saying your life it's a mess. So she just had to cry because she thought her life is a mess. And if you're to look at her relationship story, I think it's a big gap. That's why they asked her, so you all waited for all that long to be single? And it's like she said she enjoys the status, and at the same time she's searching. So if you look at these ladies, some of them come very confused, and this is where by telling you guys these videos, keep on liking them and looking up to them on Instagram and other social media platforms, because they help a lot. Even if it's you and you're in that confused state, you don't know what to decide, don't know where to go, you don't know what to do or what to think about, this will help you around to bring yourself to the table and be like, you know what, I'm doing this, you know what, I'm doing this, you know what, let me work on myself. Instead of crying, you sit back and be like, yeah, this person is right. By the way, I like people who speak the reality more than these pretenders. They tell you this is right, but afterwards, after messing up, they laugh at you. But this man was that straight. He was that straight. He'll tell you what you have to hear. You either leave it or love it or do whatever you have to do, but they have told you, they are not, he's not taking you to the situation whereby you will regret. At times, me personally, it has helped me a lot. Even when you're going to marry, it helps you to decide whether you're taking the right route or the other. Even the characters they talk about in these videos, you will know you're choosing a right partner or a time waster, because there are those who come as partners but they are time wasters. There is nowhere they are taking you, but they are just wasting your time around. So at the end of the day, you end up regretting, yet you could move on very fast after knowing what you have to know. So guys, as we end our video today, this brings us to the end of our video. We are still campaigning for some people who lack what to eat, who lack what to put on. You never know, you may be there and you can help in any way or the other. Guys, if you help, even God returns to you the favor in one way or the other, because you may give just one shirt to a street kid, and he will be happy for the whole of his life, and the blessings you get. You see these people on the streets, the mad ones, some are not mad because they are mad, because of depression. Even depression, you need to talk to someone. You never know, you may help in one way or the other. So helping the society, it's very good. If you have the little, share with your neighbor, share with those who really need help, most especially the disabled ones. Talk to someone. You never know, they may come out of that depression and you may save a life. Bye bye. May God bless you so much, and stay tuned.